to talk to you guys today about a recent post that I had written on my blog. If you follow me on weatheranchormama.com, then you know I write about everything from natural hair to my kids and marriage. Pretty much runs the gamut. Well, I recently wrote an article about whether or not it's a good idea, or if we're sending a bad message rather, when we straighten or color our baby's hair. And I wrote that post because of just different things that I started seeing recently and hearing about. For instance, maybe a few weeks back, a friend of mine told me about a mom who is coloring her. I mean, this little girl had to have been no more than 2 years old. And seeing the photos of her bright red curls, it just made me cringe. I mean, she's a beautiful little girl. I saw some before and after pictures. Normally, I think she has brown hair. And seeing her with red hair, I was just like, oh my God, oh my goodness. And, you know, fast forward to browsing through YouTube and seeing this little girl. She had to have been like maybe a preschooler. And again, this time it was like two-toned, like some blondes, some reds. I mean, there's no way a kid could have hair that color and have it be so neatly separated color by color. In any event, it just made me gasp. I was just like, oh my God. And then I was speaking to a relative of mine, and she, again, sent me some pictures. And I saw my little cousin, who is about maybe 1 year old. She's only 1 year old, sorry. And she had like a press and curl with like rollers and all of that stuff. And I'm thinking, like, what is going on? And I mean, sometimes I see ads, you know, whether online or if I'm like walking through the mall and I see these cute, a lot of them like cute little biracial kids, and they have like these curls that are rich, beautiful. And then it's like, I think there's some color being added there. I don't know what the message is. Is it to make them look more Caucasian, or I have no idea. I wish I had an answer for that, but I felt compelled to write about it because, you know, it just makes me feel, it takes me back, first of all, to, you know, when I was a kid. And I remember I always wanted my hair straightened and pressed out, permed, what have you. And I remember my mom telling me, absolutely not. She fought me. She's like, nope, nope, nope. She's like, when you get older, your hair's not even grown in yet. Finally, she gave in. I was probably in like the 7th grade. And I got a relaxer, and I was like so happy. But in retrospect, if I knew then what I know now, would I have gotten my hair straightened? Absolutely not. And that's why I give thanks to all the wonderful vloggers and bloggers, you know, within the hair community that has shed so much light on this issue that we're having. But it just makes me feel like there's still a lot of work to be done. There's still moms out there who feel it's okay to, whether it's color, straighten, whatever, alter a baby's hair, a baby who can't even speak, you know? And I'm not saying that this is only happening to little girls. I don't know if it's just happening to little boys, but I see it, you know, I see it. And it's just something that, again, makes me think like, oh my goodness, we have a lot of work to do. And another reason why I decided to just, you know, be a little bit more vocal about it is because, of course, I posted this on my Facebook page. And, you know, I got a lot of people do agree, but of course you do have some who don't. And one woman said, well, I've been getting my hair straightened since I was a little girl. It doesn't make my mom a bad mom. It was just more manageable. And I'm not saying that parents are being bad parents by doing these things. I mean, I'm not, you know, in any way trying to bash anybody. That's not my goal here. But I did respond to her, and my answer to that is like, hey, you know, I'm with you. I mean, it happened to me. I mean, I was straightening my hair, and, you know, not to say that my mom was, you know, co-signed it, but, you know, she did allow me to do that. And again, it goes back to saying, like, if I knew then what I know now, I would not have. And when it comes to, it's one thing to straighten little child's hair, like, you know, I don't know, 10, 12, whatever. But a baby's hair, like, the hair's not even grown in yet. I mean, not only could you be doing psychological damage, this kid may, who knows, grow up with like low self-esteem, thinking their hair is not beautiful, but it can also do some physical damage, like ruining the hair follicles permanently, preventing hair from growing back, heat damage, all kinds of stuff, thinning, breaking. You know, you're just not giving your baby a chance to have healthy hair. And another thing I want to say is that, you know, I'm not telling anybody how to raise their kids. It's not the goal that I'm trying to accomplish here, but that is what YouTube is all about. Blogs are all about. There's so much information. Pinterest, like I can just type in just how to braid, you know, or how to do a flat twist, or biracial hair, curly hair, and so much information pops up. And I've used so much information that I found online to take care of my daughter's hair, because I didn't always know. I made mistakes. You know, I remember putting in all kinds of, what was that I was putting in? I just saw that I was not taking care of it right. She barely had any hair, but I just realized that if I use natural oils, coconut oil, anything like that, you know, castor oil is a little too heavy for her, but you get the idea. Like natural oils to her hair, it's much more healthy. My son had cradle cap, extra virgin olive oil, you know, worked well in eliminating that problem. So it's just about educating ourselves and knowing that how we treat our children, how we raise them, you know, putting in harmful chemicals, products, straightening and whatnot, you could be doing some damage physically and also like mentally as well. I mean, for years I grew up thinking, oh, my hair is just not good. You know, I have the kinkiest of the kinkiest hair. I mean, 4C hair. But I realized, you know what? Just finding out different ways to care for it has helped me so much. And I mean, I've been natural. I haven't had a relaxer in 3 years. And I did my big chop. I'm going on my 2-year anniversary at the end of the year, closer to September. And my hair is already, if I stretch it out, it's already like maybe around here. I don't really get into the length checks, and I haven't straightened it since. And I know one day I may switch it up, and there's nothing wrong with switching it up either, and, you know, see what kind of different styles I can try out. But the key is to keep my hair healthy. Especially in this line of work that I'm in. I've had years and years and years of heat damage, and I said, I'm done. And so far, so good. And I hope to pass along the same message to my daughter. She loves her curls. And I just hope that more parents will do that for their children. They will thank them later. All right. Bye. Oh, don't forget to rate this video, whether you like it, comment. You know, if you agree, disagree, you're indifferent, I would love to know your comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.